With 2020 rolling out of January fast, in this video we take a look at the top 10 pixel art games coming to the PC for the month of February. These games made my top 10 list, and while there is no particular order, there was some that definitely didn't make it. With that said, if you could be so kind as to hit the like button and sub if you're brand new and looking for more indie game coverage, but let's take a look at the top best pixel art indie games coming soon, starting with Jory, a horror point-and-click game inspired by the classics of the 90s. In this game, Claire wakes up and is trapped in a room, and she is now trying to escape. The game features 16-bit pixel graphics and multiple endings. This game is set to release on February 3rd on Steam. Space Elite Force 2 is a 2D retro-styled shoot-'em-up game with 2-player local co-op where you'll be battling hordes of enemies. The game features epic boss battles, 68 achievements to unlock, and even online rankings. This game is set to release on February 3rd. Metal Unit is a side-scrolling platform game where you play as Joanna, a soldier on a mission to capture her treasonous sister. The game's about humans battling monsters and machines to gain back the world and fight to save humanity. Featuring beautiful-looking pixel graphics and an action combat mixed with key player decisions, you're getting a nice, diverse pixel action game. This one is set to release on February 3rd. Scroogebringer is a fast-paced roguelite platformer described as Dead Cells meets Celeste, set in a post-apocalyptic world where a mysterious entity has wreaked havoc on all of humanity. Featuring beautiful pixel art graphics, awesome boss fights, and ever-changing dungeons, this is easily one of the most exciting games coming this February. This is coming to early access on February 6th.
The blackout consumed all lights. The world as we knew it was over. We were all hungry, cold, desperate, terrified of the future. But we had each other. Our leader Mark had a plan and gave us purpose in all this chaos. He said keep moving, even when the food was gone.
Survive the Blackout is a narrative survival game set in a dark post-apocalyptic world where a mysterious global power outage sends the world into chaos. With beautiful pixel art graphics, you'll be managing a team of survivors, scavenging supplies, and having branching narratives. This game is non-linear and features unique endings and playthroughs. Survive the Blackout is set to release on February 6th.
Then suddenly, Mark was gone. But we still had each other. and we still had our goal.
Biomass is a unique visually looking pixel art game featuring Metroidvania aspects and with fast-paced action combat with lightsabers and gunslinging action reminiscent of something like Star Wars. In this game, your actions or inactions can create different events in places around the world. This one is set to release on February 25th. Hayfever is a challenging 2D platformer where Thomas, the allergic mailman, must gather all his lost letters. Though there is one problem, and that's that Thomas suffers from terrible allergies, making it pretty hard. Featuring fast action gameplay, 140 challenging levels, and 240 collectibles, you'll be sure to get your money's worth with Hayfever. This is set to release on February 25th, 2020. Himnot the Silent Melody is a standalone expansion to Himnot the free game, only the difference with Silent Melody is that it features combat. Enter a strange and unexplored world full of strange mechanics, procedurally generated maps, and surprises. Craft powerful gear to save the world. The game features beautiful visuals and an amazing soundtrack, and easily one that should be on your radar. This is set to release on February 28th. Rocketron is a 2D action platformer where you take BLAM, a large cybernetic humanoid that fights for the Argo Express and fights a mysterious group known as the Congregation of Goga, who is plotting world domination. The game features over 20 stages, 8 different types of weapons, and 4 difficulty levels with 3 different endings. Rocketron is set to release on February 6. The Amazing Fantasticks is probably the most unique game in the Febraury lineup, featuring comic book cutscenes, turn-based combat, and the ability to build your own hero league. This is the first chapter in a multi-series part where you'll be facing off against the Caprelli crime family with cops, judges, and politicians on their payroll. You'll be sure to have the deck stacked against you. The Amazing Fantasticks Issue 1 is set to release on February 13th. And with all these pixel art titles set to come in February, there is plenty on this list to sink our teeth into. If there's anything I left off the list, please let me know down in the comments. And if there's a title you're looking forward to the most here, let me know. I'm Sunny at Sunny Indie Gaming, and like always, I hope you guys all have a sunny day.
Come on, sit on Daddy's lap.